I'm Johnny Phantom, where I talk about all things fandom, such as Disney, Star Wars, Harry Potter, One Piece, whatever the fandom may be. Let's talk about it. Today, I want to do a Disney video. I feel like it's been a while since I did one. And one of my favorite Disney movies growing up, was none other than Robin Hood. Robin Hood was a fantastic fox who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. It is the story of Robin Hood just with anthropomorphic animals. It is a great story. And one thing I love to do here is try to figure out how movies are connected, such as the whole Anna and Elsa related Tarzan theory that Anna and Elsa's parents were going to Rapunzel's christening or something like that. No, not christening. No, yeah, when she was first born, before she got taken away, whatever. They were going there. The ship got destroyed. Shipwrecked at the island. They had a baby. It was Tarzan. Tarzan grew up with the apes. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I love connecting the films in such manners. So what if we try to think of other films that are related? There's not too many films that are anthropomorphic animals. We have, obviously, the Goofy movies, but it's not the same as... Well, actually, we could do that. I'll get back to the Goofy movie. Anyway, there's not too many films that are anthropomorphic animals. We have, obviously, the movies with Goofy or that, but we don't have full-length films of anthropomorphic animals other than like Song of the South that has the rabbit with the humans, but that's different. That's folktale interacting with the humans later on in the movie. So I'm not going to talk about Song of the South. However, I am going to talk about a new film that came out in recent years called ZOOtopia. ZOOtopia and Robin Hood are in the same universe, on the same timeline. And you all know how I love that. If you've been here for a while, you know how much I love timelines. I have a whole Duckverse timeline splitting up the different timelines of Scrooge McDuck's wife, along with Donald Duck and all the other ducks in Duckburg. Go check out that video. Link right there. If you are new here and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So the original story of Robin Hood takes place in 1194 in England during the Crusades. And we know this because King John, not King John, it's Prince John, is the stupid stand-in king. King Richard is all fighting the Crusades, while Prince John's taking his place, and this is how the whole movie plays out, because Prince John is kind of a jerk, steals money, raises taxes, takes everything from these people, and Robin Hood steps in, steals from the rich, steals the money back from Prince John, and gives it to the poor. So this film, takes place in 1194. If you jump ahead to ZOOtopia, it's just the same world, but it's taking place in modern times, 2010 or whenever the movie came out. 2016. The movie came out in 2016, takes place 2016. But instead of in England, it takes place like over here in America. And we have very good similarities, obviously, between the anthropomorphic animals. We have Fox that plays Robin Hood, and then we have a fox that plays So we have Nick being a sly fox, knowing how to swindle things, same way that Robin Hood was a sly fox, knowing how to swindle money out of Prince John to give back to the poor. Nick does his own little schemes, well, not really much for the poor, but more as for his own gain. But however, the similarities are there. They still are anthropomorphic foxes that just, over time, just are separated from generations. So they could very well be in the same universe, just different times. 1194 to 2016. It's a huge gap in years, obviously. And we do know that there's this flower, this drug that basically reverts you back to your, primal instinct self and turns you back into an animal. Nothing tells us about ZOOtopia that, maybe I gotta watch it again, but I don't think ZOOtopia says that, animals were animals and just happened to not be animals anymore and become anthropomorphic. If I'm wrong, yell me down below. But if the case is that, animals have always been anthropomorphic, then that flower could potentially have done this in the past, and it's just maybe not just a new thing. So Robin Hood ate that flower, he would turn back into a primal instinct fox instead of staying with the rich, giving to the poor. And there's a ton of similarities between, obviously, the characters. We have lines, and one funny thing is that in Robin Hood we have the henchmen of the wolves with the bow and arrows. In ZOOtopia we also have henchmen of wolves. So wolves are just natural henchmen, I guess. Except in ZOOtopia they have guns with lasers. But they're still wolves, and they're still just henchmen. And also you've got other similarities between the two films. Just, like I said, just a large gap in time. You have King Richard, which is a lion. And then you have the mayor of ZOOtopia, which is also a lion. So two people of power are lions. With manes, because Prince John's also a lion, but he doesn't have a cool mane. And then you also have Judy Hopps, who is the cop and the good-to-go citizen. And then in 1194, Robin Hood, and carries a wooden sword. And in ZOOtopia, Judy Hopps says, "The pen is mightier than the sword." So you both have a strong rabbit character with a sword. Now, this might be stretching it a little bit, but it is a very good possibility that ZOOtopia and Robin Hood are in the same universe because just of the anthropomorphism of the two worlds. Yes, they could tie these up and not even plan to be connected, but if you connect them in that same manner, that the anthropomorphism of the animals and the time frames, it works. Just Robin Hood took place in 1194, ZOOtopia takes place in 2016. And we also have other anthropomorphic films. So does that mean Goofy, the Goofy movie, and Extra Goofy movie take place in this ZOOtopia Robin Hood universe? Very good possibility. But then that also means we have Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck appearing in the Goofy movie, and we do know that Goofy talks about them by name. So Mickey and Donald do exist in this anthropomorphic world, which then therefore create Donald Duck's universe to be an anthropomorphic universe within this world. So therefore, the Duckverse is fully part of this full-on anthropomorphic animal world. The Duckverse is larger than I thought. The Duckverse is not just the ducks. The Duckverse expands to other anthropomorphic animals. It's just I focus on the ducks because the ducks live in Duckburg, and not just ducks, they're also birds. I've even talked about this in past videos. It's not just the Duckverse. There's geese. There's other, birds that are anthropomorphic that involve with this Duckverse. But the Duckverse is now being expanded to other animals because Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, they're all friends. But then these films are anthropomorphic animals with other, you have the Duckverse, which is Donald Duck's Duckburg timeline. Donald Duck is friends with Mickey Mouse and Goofy. Goofy has his own Dogverse, where Goofy, therefore, is in a world full of dogs. Because this movie just has dogs as all the other characters, except for Pete and Pete Jr., who are cats. So it's a whole world of dogs and just 2 cats. And Mickey Mouse pops up. And there's Bigfoot. And I think that one dude's definitely a possum. So, Goofy has the Dogverse. So there's the anthropomorphic verse now, because it's expanding into RobinHood and ZOOtopia and creating all these other animals, but we're just seeing it from different points of view. The anthropomorphic verse, which basically is just all of Disney's anthropomorphic films all into one universe. Well, that just changed my whole perspective on everything. But I still believe in the Duckverse. Duckverse. Yeah. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Duckverse, just go check out the video. You'll enjoy it. Anyway, comment down below your thoughts on RobinHood, ZOOtopia being in the same universe. Do you think it's a possibility? What's another anthropomorphic character that could potentially be in the same universe? Let me know your thoughts down below. And I also want to hear, which movie do you prefer? RobinHood or ZOOtopia? I enjoy ZOOtopia, I do. But RobinHood, growing up, just, while you're down below in the comments, go check out my merch store. We get awesome shirts like this Lightning McQueen, which is not actually Lightning McQueen, it's the Cure XL4 Ti. Special sports car. Don't worry about it. Anyway, awesome cool shirts down there, not just this. Hit that join button where you get special perks just for you. Right there. You right there. And hit that button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Before you go, make sure you check out that video down below. Where is it now? It's there and there. There. Above me and next to me. Go check it out. See you guys next time.